Hello takers, it's your boy Jay here again to welcome you back to yet another hot and fresh episode of the eSports News Show, episode 22, bringing you the hottest eSports news and results from the previous weeks, as well as keeping you updated on what's going on so you always know what's happening in the eSports community. This episode includes all the latest news about Light Summer, Blitzes N19.20 and 2020, announcements to eSport players, clan leaders, both generally in third leagues, as well as information on the latest articles. Let's jump straight in! Tournament news! Well, it's summer and the sun is blazing, but before you start getting bored, you should know that a new tournament has already kicked in to soothe your weary mood. Yep, that's none other than the awesome Light Summer Tournament. Since the registrations opened on the fine afternoon of July 31st, the tournament first matches were played on August 9th with 32 clans from any league. Participation from first and second league clans was optional, and the tournament is subject to end exactly a month after registrations opened, which was August 31st. Millions of crystals, hull augments, containers, and more, as well as days of fun, joy, glory, honor, and entertainment await us. What's next? Blitz Tournament! And yeah, you guessed it right, it's finally time to introduce the winners of Blitzes 19.20 and 2020 and give them a warm congratulations together. Winners from the 5 brackets of Blitzes 19.20 Lite format that ended on July 24 were Woods Prodigy, Vendetta, Guardians, La Casa de Amigo, and lastly, Energy Esport for brackets 1 through 5 respectively. Meanwhile, the winners of the similar 5 brackets of the XPBP format Blitz 2020 that ended on July 31st were Non, Vendetta, Team Quarantine, Guardians, and finally Woods Prodigy in brackets through 1 and 5 respectively. Article news, we have always been keeping you informed about each and every article that is published on TankySport here. So this time we have loads and loads of articles to cover. Let's get started. Firstly, Penguins defeated at last. Setups, the penultimate battles, and setups, the final fight by person random, reviewing the last matches of the setups tournament. Then, Master of the Sword Tandem, the Battle for Impulse, also by person random, reviewing the losers bracket finale and grand finale of the Master of the Sword Tandem tournament, and Tomahawk's Master of the Sword Tandem, a special conversation, interviewing its winners and runners-up. After that, guesses for Blitz 2020 XPBP by person random, participants' opinions, setups winner, and first league players' thoughts on Master of the Sword Tandem winner by a post, and Blitz 2020 XPBP predictions by person random. Further, Penguins, final words by a post, interviewing many of the players in the clan, including the leaders and co-leaders about their journey and feelings all the way from the start until their recent closure, as well as Farewell to Penguins, clan history review by Mr. Nibbles, and finally Blitz Light review 1920 and players' opinions Blitz formats by a post, and tournament recap Blitz 2020 reviewed, and rebuilding rosters reviewing first league transfers review by person random to almost conclude the article news for this episode. But before we move on, our short reminder, if you ever think you could write such cool articles and blow everyone's minds, then stay informed that the eSport Reporter applications are always open for you. General news, on July 30, 3 announcements were made. Firstly, the clan transfer window for first and second league clans was open from July 30 to August 2 with 5 allowed transfers. The next transfer window will be before the start of the clan championship with 3 allowed transfers. Also, clan leaders were told to keep in mind when deciding team composition or transfers that Light Summer registrations would open July 31st and TUF Dream Team's registrations sometime in August. During those 2 tournaments, non-rating Blitz tournaments will be held in different formats for clans of all leagues. If possible, each clan's league will be considered during grid seeding. A few regulations, notably those regarding participation in official tournaments, transfers, and changes of clan leader, logo, and name were updated. After the end of the first TUF Dream Team group stage, Masters of the Sword Trio will start. The launch of TUF solo tournaments is planned later on during fall. If you plan to participate in more than one of these tournaments, then create a ticket on TankySport support section with your vote about which solo tournament should start first. The criteria for obtaining veteran can also be found in a special topic in the forum. All applications should be submitted through the support system tickets in Tankesport, and they will be checked by the end of this August. Next up, an announcement about Blitz tournaments directed to 3rd League clan leaders. Changes and adjustments to general Blitz rules points 1.6, 5.2.4, 5.2.5, 5.3, and 5.4 have occurred. Note changes to points regarding additional prizes. And for your convenience, a template regarding application for prizes of tank coins, shot effects, and premium was also made available on the FAQ section of the eSports website. And last but not least, as always, participants of the XUBP format Blitz 2020 tournament were reminded that transfers in the clans of 3rd League are allowed only when the clan does not participate in the tournament, according to Rule 1.3.2. The fact that it was technically possible to remove/add a player to the team at that moment did not mean that the transfers rules no longer apply. If there is a player on the map during the tournament's matches who was not a member of the clan when the tournament started, the Violator clan receives a technical defeat. Complete information, including lists of full changes from all these 3 announcements, can always be found in the forum, all links below in the video's description. Well, Tankers, that's all for this episode. Want more? Stay tuned! The next episode should be out within 2 weeks. And also make sure to leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you loved it, and share your thoughts in the comments section down below. And as always, there are a few hidden promo codes here and then in the video. Make sure you grab them all. Goodbye!